proof in Warzone. Sit back, relax, and let's break it down. The first one's going to be using natural cover. Look, right now, I'm actually in a really bad position. Why? Because I jumped off the top of the building and I didn't realize the opponent was there. In Warzone, you're going to find yourself in scenarios where sometimes you're just caught off guard. So right now, my first thought is, okay, if I was to shoot the player right now, if I have a sniper, which I do, if I was to look at him and miss my shot, he's going to simply kill me, right? If he doesn't miss his shot. So my first thing is a two-step plan. Let's slide cancel to the cover. Now we're behind the cover. We're simply going to slide cancel. And as we peek our head up, right, we're going to camera him. So look at this. Now we peek up and look at that. He now is out in the open. And to be honest, he's in a really bad spot because I have the advantage. I have the head glitch. We go through, we take him out. So you want to make sure you're always utilizing the natural cover. And that's going to be our first big tip of the day. So we're going through in the second clip here and you're going to see the same scenario. We're going across, we're getting shot from behind. Okay. So right now I'm thinking, all right, we're getting shot from behind. Let me just, get into cover here and kind of assess the situation. So we go through and I spot the opponent. Instead of rushing him, I'm going to simply stand behind cover. We make him weak. As soon as we make him weak, we then push him. Why? Because we have the health advantage. So once again, using the natural cover. Great shots there to take out the second player. As we go across now, you're going to see we're just trying to rotate, going to simply armor up here, and there's another player in front of me. So once again, our first thought, get into cover and then camera them, okay? That is a two-step plan I want you to cover. Want you to get into. Go into cover and then camera them. If you guys can get used to that, you'll be in a really good spot. For you guys that don't know what cameraing is, you'll basically want to jump or slide cancel or do something to get out of the way, to kind of get that advantage. This situation, you spot the opponent in front of me. So what am I going to do? I'm going to line up the shot using this cover. So I'm going to get my sniper and jump. Now this is very important. Look how his weapon is. You see how his weapon is up in the air here? That means he's caught in the sprint. So me using the cover allowed me to catch him in the sprint. He's now weak. We push forward and get the kill. Always want to utilize that natural cover. Right now, I only have a pistol. So if this guy goes for a 50-50 gunfight, we're going to be in a bad spot. But now I'm behind cover. I feel a bit safer. I feel like I can get some shots off without, taking too much damage here. And you can see in this situation, I clearly have the positional advantage. Why? Because I utilized the cover and we're able to go through, get the kill here. Once again, we're going across. And this is once again just a very simple explanation. We go through and I can easily shoot this player here. Okay? I see him on the right. I can easily shoot him. But my first thought is, okay, the problem I have is if I go to shoot him, what happens if he shoots me? It's a 50-50. So I'm actually going to back away, reposition here. Now I'm going to simply use this head glitch. And look at that. He thinks I run away. I use the cover. We go through, we get the kill. Always utilize the cover and you'll be in such a good spot here as you're seeing once again back on Rebirth. You see this guy's out in the open. We make him kind of weak here. Nothing too crazy. But as we go through now, I'm okay, let me line up my shot to the wall, go through, and we're going to kind of push across. And this is where it gets a bit mixy. You see, as we jump across now, I'm going to armor up, and there's going to be a player right in front of me. So in this situation, as I'm reloading, I spot the opponent. As soon as I spot him, I'm like, okay, I don't need to do anything crazy. I'm going to stand behind this head glitch and let him get aggressive. So now, even if he cameras me now, I have the advantage. So look, as he pushes me, I have the head glitch, easy kill. Always utilize the head glitch when you can. It's such an important way, such a crucial way of winning the gunfight. This little pole here, this little vent here, I'm going to use it. Snake it, go through, make him one shot. Even though it's not a lot of cover, you want to use it as many times as possible, which takes us to tip number 2, off angles. This one, once again, is about creating space for yourself, playing those off angles so they don't expect it, right? As we go through now, there's an opponent in front of me. So my first thought is to get the weapon. I realize he's going to chase me now, okay? So as he chases me now, I'm going to run away. Well, he thinks I'm going to run away, and this is the most important thing. I'm now going to turn around and play this off angle. If I was to jump back out, he has a chance of killing me because he knows I'm there. But what I'm simply going to do is play the off angle. Now look at this. He exposes himself. He doesn't know I'm here. He doesn't read this. I go through and I get the kill. Always play the off angles. Play those weird areas where they're not expecting you to be there. And I can guarantee you'll get so many more kills. In this situation, once again, we go through, we take out the first player, okay? So I'm going to go behind him. My teammate ends up getting taken out. I get the trade. Now, my first thought here is they're going to look at the minimap and my red dot, well, their red dot right now is going to be where I'm standing. So if I can get into cover here, look what I do. You see how I'm into cover now? They're going to look for my teammate Sifu. I'm going to be in a different angle. And look what's happening. They're not even reading this. They're looking for someone middle. We go through, we take him out. Always look for those isolation angles to get more kills. And this example is absolutely perfect. 1 versus 2 here. I'm simply going to back away. Why? Because I don't want to get shot from the middle. I don't want to get pinched here. So now I'm in an off angle. We get the first kill. And look what happens. The second player, he's pushing through. He's trying to raise his teammate, and we absolutely fry him. Now, that guy was a bot. I'm not going to lie to you. But again, off angles, very, very useful. Right now, we're playing some solo squads. Now, what can we do in this situation? This guy played it great. Almost fries me. I'm literally one shot. So my first thing is, okay, his teammate is probably going to get the trade. Let's reposition. I have no armor here. We're simply going to reposition. Now, if I'm him, I'm going to go for a self-res. So what do? We create the angle. Look at this. This is one of the best plays. I go on a prone angle. There is absolutely zero reason for him to center this. I'm in the most random spot here. We go through and we take him out. Look at that. Great angle to get the kill. Right now, we know there's an opponent up there. Okay, so I'm going to back away. Why? I don't want to take any damage. But now, before we go through, I'm like, okay, let me find an angle here so that I can create the space to make him one shot. So we jump up top and there he is. We wait, perfect angle. We go through and we're just creating the angle ourselves. We jump, make him one shot, and now we can commit to the gunfight. Always create those angles because it will help you massively in the gunfights. As we go through here, I don't know where they are, so I'm going to just dive on top of this area. Again, it's a very unique thing. They're not really going to expect it. We go across there. This player is not going to look on top of the cart. And look at that. He walks right into the open. We go through off angle, allows us to get the kill. Tip number 3, live marking. Okay, so I have a scuff in vision. What that means is I'm able to mark with my left bumper. Very, very useful. If you guys can either do a key bind or a controller bind for your live mark or do something, but just get used to doing it. Right now, I'm literally stalking him with the bind. I know exactly where he's going to go. So for the next 3 seconds, I know exactly what area he's going to. And you're going to see how many kills it actually gets me. It's actually crazy. It's one of the most broken things in the game. The default button, for you guys that don't know, is the up on the D-pad. And it just allows you to get so much intel. As we go through now, look at this. I'm going to snipe him. As I hit him, I'm going to bind. I'm going to mark him as well. So now I go down. I know exactly where he's going to go. So look at my red dot there. Look at my center dot. I'm going to center on to the live mark. So look at that. I center onto the live mark, go through and do the tap fire. You always want a live mark because it allows you to perfect your centering and get the advantage in every single gunfight. Very, very important. Now we go through, we're going to go across. Okay, this guy, I'm going to live mark him. Now I can watch him. I know exactly where he's going to go. He goes to the right. But I know that. Why? Because I live marked him. We go through, we take the kill, we get the kill. Very, very easy. And if you can get into a habit, it's just going to make everything easy. With a sniper as well. I hit the first shot. Now I know exactly where he's going. So now that he's live marked, I can line up my second shot as we go through. It's so useful in normal scenarios, but when you're sniping, it's even more useful. And this clip here is going to show you exactly what I mean. As we go across there, you see we jump away, right? And I live mark. Now that I live marked, I can see that he's in the window. So all I need to do now is line up my sniper shot. I'm like, okay, I can literally see exactly where he is. I just need to line up my sniper shot, re-peek it, and take his head out. Why? Because I live marked him, I know exactly where he is, exactly how to get that headshot. Go through. Player right here. The live mark's even more important when they're running away. Look at this. As we're seeing him, we're trying to live mark him so we can just track his movement. So now we make him weak. We know exactly where he's going. He's going outside. He's jumping away. Okay, perfect. Now we can jump away and get that kill. You just want to use it to essentially mark opponents and track them and get aggressive and just play your life. Like I mentioned earlier, with a sniper, it's so good. Look what we do. We use the live mark to line up our shot and we're able to get the kill. In this situation, when you don't know what way they're going to push out, just use a live mark. Look what happens now. I'm like, okay, he's not going left. He's not going right. Okay, now I see him go towards the back. I'm going to pre him it. We know exactly where he's going. We live mark him again. So now we're going to follow him and we're just following the live marker. I know exactly where he is. He's in the tent. Okay, he's going towards the left here. So as we shoot him, we're once again, what? Going to live mark. Now imagine right now, he was behind the wall. Imagine he didn't run left here. He stood behind the wall. If I live marked him, which I did, I would be able to track him and get the kill. We go through again and we're just going to push him. We're going to keep pushing him. He's one shot. We go across and we get the kill. That is going to be 3 tips to help you guys improve in Warzone. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.